Printer Connection presents removing the suction transport unit from a Microplex F44. The procedure requires you to unlock the fuser first before you can do any of the rest of the procedure. So you need to start with the printer in an online state. The arrow pads will help you scroll, with the right arrow being like a select button. So with it online, tap the left button and press and hold the right button until the printer goes offline. Once it goes offline, you press the menu button and scroll down till you get to diagnostics. At diagnostics, you want to go right to select it and then scroll down through those options until you get to fuser open. Press the right arrow again to select. You can hear the cam operate and it unlocked the fuser so it can be removed. At this point, you need to turn the printer completely off so the cam does not move. The next few procedures are to open the top cover, remove the IC unit, remove the paperboard guide, and remove the TRU. At which point you're now set up to remove the rest of the covers. When I have the covers removed, I will come back and show you the rest of the procedure from there. After you've removed the other units from the printer, the next step is to remove the top, rear, left and right side covers. Next, you want to remove the tractor cassette unit. With the rear cover off, you can access those connectors by the back side. And you need to remove this connector and this connector so that you can pull the unit out. Once the connectors have been removed, simply reach in, grab the lever plunger and pull it up. That'll allow you to grab the cartridge unit itself and slide it completely out of the unit and free and clear. Please note when removing covers to take note of where all the screws went. They are not all the same size. Some of them are machined, some of them are plastic. So unless you have a photographic memory, either take pictures, whatever you have to do to note which screws go where. To remove the fuser, you need to remove the two fuser screws. Keep in mind they are also of a different size. Once the connectors have been removed, the strap was removed during cover removal, you should be able to grab the fuser and lift it completely out of the unit. In order to remove the transport unit, you must remove some of the frame. If the screws have any red paint on them, do not remove those screws. They are there to ensure that everything lines back up. So the first thing you need to do is remove the top frame. This screw as well as the two screws on the other side hold the top frame in place. When you lift it out, you will need to unplug the cable from the controller. Solve that and then lift the frame completely clear and free. The rear frame has 6 screws. 1, 2, 3, as well as 3 on the other side. Remove them next. The service manual does not mention the duct screws that you must remove also. They are located right here. I have already removed those. Nor does it mention the sensor for the cam. You need to unplug that. Once that has been done, you should be able to lift the rear frame completely from the system. The next procedure is to remove all the cables that are plugged into the transport unit so that you can lift it out of the assembly. Again, note where the cables are plugged in. If you have to use an identification system to tag the cables and connectors, make sure you do that before removing the cables. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cables that have to be disconnected and routed out of the way so that you can get to the transport unit. You do not want to hang up on any of these cables, so make sure you have disconnected them, you know where they go back, and they are not in jeopardy of being pulled. Alright, there are 2 screws that hold the transport unit in place. They are located here and here. The service manual then says to remove the suction unit by lifting up. It has to kind of go. Keep in mind that in order to remove it, you must also disconnect the charge roll unit cable so that you can get it free and clear. This is how you remove the transport unit. To perform the installation, follow the procedure in reverse order. That concludes this presentation.